which needs to be attended, sir. Conversion of contaminated land into housing commercial zones, building homes over chemically contaminated land can expose family to toxin for decades. Industries from 1980s and 1990s, mostly chemical units, many factories operating then handle hazardous chemical and dispose waste unsafely. Hazardous waste dumped and left buried toxic residue may still be trapped in the soil and groundwater below these lands, sir. Sir, Pollution Control Board failure, lax enforcement, allowed toxic leakage into drains, lake and groundwater sources. Toxic seepage into drain, canal, Musi River and lake poison enters water bodies and spread contamination far beyond the factory locations. Groundwater contamination proven by NGRI, NEERI and IICT. Scientific studies already warn that the water in many estates is unsafe for drinking or domestic use. Excavation releases trapped toxin, digging basement and foundation may reopen buried chemicals and spread them again. New borewell pull contaminated water deeper. Construction borewells can carry poison to larger ground areas. Health risk to residents, school children and workers, long-term exposure can cause cancer, birth defect, nerve disorders and respiratory disease. Irreversible groundwater damage once polluted, cleaning in nearby impossible for decades. Land conversion driven by real estate value, critics say financial interest is prioritized over safety of public health. Officials and industrial owner eyeing land gains. Allegation of profits, motives from high-value urban land, need for cleanup before construction, scientific soil and water remediation must happen before any building permissions are given, sir. Sir, we need to check the soil. How much is it contaminated? Sir, I'll give you one example, sir, going further ahead, what happened in New York. I'll give one example, sir. Sir, environmental scientists and public health experts warn that converting decades-old contaminated industries, land into residential and commercial zones could trigger a public health disaster. Many of the industrial areas developed during 1980s and 90s were allocated to companies at nominal prices. A majority of these units involved in chemical-based industries. This is my research which says majority of them. I would like the Honorable Minister Saab to say that in all these industrial areas, what is the number of pharmaceutical industries, chemical industries and other dangerous polluting industries, and also give the details of as to how many industries are functioning and how many industries are sick, and if they are sick, then they are sick from how many years, and if functional, so how many people are working in those industries, sir. So this is very important, sir. Sir, while many factories have shut down years ago, large portion of land remained unused and several industries disposed of hazardous waste without regulation. Over the years, the Pollution Control Board has been accused of turning a blind eye as toxic waste drain system and canals, groundwater to deep borewells drilled with industry premises. River include Musi, Lake Satires, Hussain Sagar, where studies have detected hundreds of harmful heavy metals, sir. Sir, NGRI, NERI and IICT reveal that groundwater on many industrial estates is unsafe for use, sir. Sir, now my one more serious and important question is that, sir. Sir, we are saying that we are going to shift these industries out of Outer Ring Road, ORR. When it was in the ORR, not outside ORR, sir, all this chemicals, ये सारी जितनी भी गंदगी थी, जो भी था उनका, sir, it used to go in Musi. It used to go in Musi. Sir, if I am wrong, I may be corrected again, sir. So the reason why I am again and again saying that, please don't feel offended, please correct me, because you know, sir, Mr. Uttam Kumar Reddy Saab is here, sir. He is senior than me also. Sir, he was there. I remember, sir, when we used to have Chandravva Naidu's time, sir, the power tariff agitation had happened. Sir, the House used to discuss power tariff for 3 days, 4 days, 8 days, sir, and they used to debate, sir, debate. What a tolerance level, sir, I would say, the then legislatures had. अब ऐसा हो गया, sir, जरा एक लफ्ज बोले तो, अरे आप हमारे दोस्त थे, हमको ऐसा बोल रहे आप. No, sir, I'm standing here and trying to talk. I might be wrong. I'm not saying that I'm 100% right. I may be corrected. I'm here to understand. I'm here to realize. I'm here to accept and admit if I'm wrong. But that doesn't mean that I'm standing here to target the government. No. I'm trying to fulfill my responsibilities as per my IQ level, as per my understanding. Sir, now you tell me, sir. I have only one example. Tankment, sir. Sir, what is the major cause of pollution for Tankment? Hussain Sagar Katta. वही है ना सर, वो पटनचेरू से वो केमिकल फैक्ट्रीज का पूरा आता है और उसको पोल्यूट कर दिया. सर, पोल्यूशन आके पानी में मिलने से ही पोल्यूशन नहीं होता सर. अगर आप गड्ढा खोद कर वो सारे एफ्लुएंट्स को, वो सारे पोल्यूशन को गड्ढे में भी अगर डाल देते हैं, थ्रू सॉइल आल्सो इट ट्रैवल सर. When we are going to go in the outer ring road, don't you think we are doing the same mistake which was committed decades ago by having industrial area in Patancheru and that pollution coming in Tankment? Now the same thing is going to happen for Himayat Sagar and Usman Sagar. Have we done that study? Is there any study being done? Is there any proposal with which we are going to stop wherever these industries are going to come, sir? Sir, 248 hazardous chemical contamination, soil and groundwater, sir. High rate of miscarriages and birth defects. Increased case of epilepsy, lung cancer, severe reproductive disorders. Sir, there are many toxic waste trapped underground for 30-40 years being released during excavation. Health risks for future residents, school children, commercial workers. Irreversible damage to groundwater. 213 proposals were made to relocate industries beyond the outer ring road due to pollution risk. Sir, my concern is only that कि आप जो ये लैंड को जो आप फ्री करना चाहते हैं, please also, allocate some spaces for green. We have to, sir, get the soil tested and see that, no, the soil is very bad over here. We cannot have commercial activities. We cannot have residential activities. We are going to have parks over here. We are going to have greenery. And then we have to have the services of experts who would say which plant can survive in that soil which is already polluted. We have to also do that study. This is very important, sir. Sir, if we are not going to study these aspects and these points, sir, what are we giving to our coming generation, sir? What are we giving them, sir? Are we giving them the क्या कहना है कि अच्छा हैदराबाद? Are we giving them pollution free Hyderabad? Sir, and one more important thing, sir. This is beyond this subject which I am talking, sir. Sir, from last 3 to 4 days, I have been speaking on various subjects. Through you, I would like to bring to the notice of Honorable Minister for Legislative Affairs, sir. Sir, selectively, the video and my speech which is released, few points are getting deleted from it and getting it released outside. Sir, it is so sad, sir. Sir, now through you, I would like to ask Honorable Minister Sahab, sir, मैं आपसे पूछा कि AQI level बहुत खराब है. आपसे बोला कि it is crossed 350, it was 370. I gave you, उसके बाद में आज का क्या है बोल के it was 171, I gave you that also. Sir, next day, because I have that habit, sir, I spend 2.5 hours before leaving my house reading all the newspapers. Still, I am not in this, Snapchat or Facebook. I am not in social media, sir. I don't even have an email account. I don't have anything, sir. In my phone, I don't even have a WhatsApp. I don't have WhatsApp, I don't have Instagram, I don't have a Facebook, I don't have email, I don't have anything, sir. Because, sir, I don't have time, sir, for that. And I feel very disturbed. मैं पुराने जमाने का हूं, सुबह सुबह उठता हूं, पूरे 2 घंटे 3 घंटे पूरे पेपर्स को आई रीड सर, ऑल द पेपर्स सर. Sir, I read all the newspapers, sir. Not a single paper carried about AQI. And उसके बाद में sir, उसके बाद में next day I see sir, after I spoke it wasn't there. उसके एक दिन बाद में all the newspapers had an article about AQI. Hyderabad में AQI. Sir, please again, once again, my learned friends who have raised the issue of pollution should not feel offended. But this house is witness to that. Okay, it was me and MIM who raised the AQI levels. And now so many of them are talking. Good. Good, it's good that we need to talk, sir. We need to talk. More and more voices need to be heard. We need to, because what are we going to hand over the coming generation, sir? We got to give them a good environment, good air quality. We have to give them good Hyderabad. Sir, ये ऐसे चीजें हैं sir, और इसको बराबर हिसाब किताब से डिलीट कर रहे हैं सर. मैं स्पीकर साहब आपसे भी बोलूंगा सर, आप देखिए सर. सर, व्हाट आर दे डूइंग सर व्हेन आई एम स्पीकिंग, व्हेन आई एम रेजिंग एन इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, तो एकदम ऑडियो चले जा रहा सर, कर 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 रहा सर. क्या सेलेक्टिवली sir, if it happens once, it is I can understand. If it happened twice, I can still understand. If it happens thrice, I can understand. कल भी हुआ सर, अब पता नहीं अभी भी हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा, नहीं मालूम. You have to verify it, sir. सर, मैं आपसे बोलूंगा वेरीफाई करिए सर. हो सकता है मैं गलत भी होऊंगा सर. सर, going further ahead, sir. Sir, going further ahead, sir. So the government proposes to levy a one-time development impact fee on plot owners seeking conversion of alienation of the land. The DIF has been fixed at 30% of sub-registrar office SRO rate for the plot existing on less than 80 feet road and 50 feet of SRO for plots on more than or equal to 80 feet road. This means that 5,050 acre of HILT land fall under the category of 30%. SRO and remaining 4,252 acres come under the category of 50% SRO. For instance, for the plots in Kantadan Industrial Estate, the SRO is rupees 8,100 and 30% of this works out to 2,430 per square meter, sir. Sir, in Chandulal Baradari Real Estate, the SRO is rupees 3,100 and 30% of this will work out to rupees 930 per square meter. Moreover, there are wide variations between the rate fixed by the TGIIC and the SRO values, sir. For instance, in JD Metla IP, the TGIIC rate is rupees 42,031 per square yard, while the SRO value is rupees 12,200 per square meter. The land can be given away at 30% of SRO, that is 3,660 per square meter on plot abutting less than 80 feet road, or 50% of SRO for rupees 6,100 per square meter on more than 80 feet road, sir. Sir, I would like the Industries and Commerce Ministers, Mr. Janab Sridhar Babu Sahab, to clarify why the full TGIIC rates are not taken to reckon and 30% to 50% of the low SRO rates are prescribed for alienating such prime land, sir. I would like him to clarify on this, sir. The government should have opted the TGIIC rates only for giving away these land to the interested landowners by and reckoning the rates at which these prime land are to be sold away are dirt cheap compared to the prevailing market prices. Sir, it is obvious that prime land are actually valued at no less than rupees 50 crore per acre or rupees 1 lakh per square yard in most of these industrial clusters, sir. Beside undervaluation of the land prices, the HILT policy may lead to job losses and displacement since converting lands to multi-use zones will lead to closure of existing industry, causing job losses for thousands of workers and disrupting traditional industrial clusters, sir. Sir, HILT policy has been formulated without any transparency, since no public consultation or public hearing was conducted and no social impact assessment of the land was taken up, nor